I'm just curious, did anyone ever try to change your shot, and did you deflect that and say,
Oh
or did you always stick?
man, definitely. It's a ton of stories for real. I mean,
Uh-huh.
everywhere I went, they usually try to change my shot. But like I said, I always stick with it myself. I said this is how I shoot. I'm confident in it. Feel good letting it go. I mean, came here, they low key try to adjust it a little, but I was like, this is how I shoot. So pretty much my whole life just stuck with it.
So you guys, not too long ago, LaMelo Ball had an interview, and during that interview, he was asked, did anyone try to change his jump shot? And his response was yes. He has a ton of stories throughout his life, and he even brought up how once he got drafted by the Charlotte Hornets, they tried to even adjust his jump shot as well. So this video, I just want to talk about this and just give you guys my opinion on everybody trying to change LaMelo Ball's jump shot. Because if you guys do not know, before he even got drafted, when he was playing for the Illinois Hawks, I was explaining to you guys how most likely they was going to try to change his jump shot just because he was entering the NBA draft only shooting 25% from the three-point line. But before I start this video, make sure you guys go follow me on Instagram at _the_only_Wallace, and also go subscribe to my second channel called TK Wallace Vlogs. Now let's get to the video. So first, you guys, let's talk about this. Now let's rewind back to when LaMelo Ball was overseas playing with the Illinois Hawks. So here's the thing, I already knew most likely they was going to try to adjust LaMelo Ball's jump shot once he got drafted, just because, like I said, when he was overseas, he was only shooting like 25% from the three-point line, which was really, really bad, and he was projected to be a top 3 pick. So you already know there was a lot of speculations on his jump shot, and on top of that, we already know how he shoot the ball. He already has a weird shooting form, so there's been a lot of articles made about LaMelo Ball's jump shot, on how, people are just really skeptical on if he's going to be successful with his jump shot. And as you can see now, throughout half of the season for his rookie year, he's leading all rookies on winning the Rookie of the Year award. He's currently averaging, in 29 games, he's averaging 14 points, 6 assists, 6 rebounds, shooting 43 field goal percentage, and shooting 35% from the three-point line, playing 28 minutes. So as you can see, just looking at his stats, he is progressing himself a lot. He's already shooting 10% better than when he was shooting overseas, and this is his rookie year in the NBA. You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of weird because it's like he's shooting and playing better when he's in the NBA than overseas. But at the end of the day, that just shows you how good of a player LaMelo Ball is and how bright of a future he has. So just looking at the interview when he was just talking about pretty much throughout his entire life, people was trying to make him change his jump shot, but he stuck with it. And honestly, I really, really believe that, because when you just watch him play, LaMelo Ball, he shoots differently every single time, and it basically depends on how you guarded him. If you leave him a lot of space, he's going to set his shot, set his feet, shoot the ball. Sometimes he don't even jump that high because he know he got enough space to just take his time and shoot. Let's say, for example, if he's in the corner, he's going to take his time, set his feet, and shoot the ball. If you guarding on him tight, sometimes, he might do a few dribble moves. LaMelo, he's really good at his hesitation, so he can shoot off the dribble. If you're guarding on him tight, it depends on how much space he have, because sometimes LaMelo Ball, he know how to fade back and get off his shot because he have a long wingspan. And on top of that, how he shoot the ball, he kind of like expand his arms. It's kind of hard to explain his jump shot, but it's just like, it's not that easy to block his jump shot because LaMelo know how to create space. And I remember one time when he was going up against his brother Lonzo, and Lonzo was guarding him, and LaMelo did like a fadeaway jump shot from the 3, and Lonzo couldn't even block it, and he was like right in his face, and LaMelo splashed that shot. You know what I mean? That's how LaMelo played, and that's one good thing about his jump shot. He know how to adjust it, and it depends on how you guarding him. Like, he really is smart, you guys, and honestly, he's mastered his own jump shot. Like, literally, because I guarantee you guys, just watch him play. He shoots the ball differently every single time. It just depends on what type of play he's running, how much space he has from his defender, and how he's being guarded. But he always know how to adjust himself so he can feel comfortable to get off his shot. And if he's open enough, he's going to take his time and make the shot. So in my opinion, LaMelo definitely don't need to change anything. I understand once he entered the NBA, as in once he got drafted and during training camp and everything, I believe they did try to adjust his jump shot at first, before he even had any regular season games. But now that he's actually doing his thing during his rookie year and actually putting up the numbers that everybody expect him to put up, they're not going to be on him about his jump shot. And it was kind of like the same thing with Lonzo Ball, because when Lonzo got drafted by the Los Angeles Lakers, right, his second game in the NBA, I believe he dropped like 29 points against the Phoenix Suns, and he made a couple of threes during that game. And we all know Lonzo entered the NBA with a weird shooting form. And the Lakers, they kind of backed down on Lonzo when it came to his jump shot at first during his rookie year, because they just wanted to see how good he is with it, and they just wanted to see if it was going to work for him, because Lonzo didn't want to change his jump shot, just like how LaMelo is saying he don't want to change his jump shot. It was basically the same thing. But here's the thing, the reason why Lonzo have to change his jump shot later throughout his career, because Lonzo was not shooting good. He was not staying consistent with his jump shot. This man was literally shooting threes from like the side of the backboard and all types of stuff. So Lonzo kind of was forced to change his jump shot because he wasn't staying consistent with it. Now for LaMelo, right now he's doing really good with his jump shot, but if he stopped being consistent with it, you already know by the time his second year come around or his third year, they're going to try to make him change his jump shot. But if he's still going to keep shooting well how he's shooting now, they're going to let him keep doing his thing and just keep progressing. But it all depends on LaMelo Ball and how good he play and how good his shooter percentage is. Honestly, in my opinion, they definitely need LaMelo to just keep doing his thing for his rookie year for sure, because I feel like if he start to focus more on changing his jump shot, it's going to mess up his game, because, you know, like, you can't just try to change your jump shot after shooting a certain way throughout your entire life once you enter the NBA at the highest level. Just think about it. Look how they did Markelle Fultz. He was actually shooting way better when he was playing in college for Washington than right when he got drafted playing with the Philadelphia 76ers. You know, they tried to adjust his jump shot and he could not shoot a three or a mid-range at all. This man whole shooting form was jacked up. But when you look at his college highlights and stuff, he actually could shoot and made threes. So all I'm saying is, I feel like if they make LaMelo change his jump shot, they're going to mess up his game. It's definitely going to mess up his game, because LaMelo play a certain way, and like I said, he always adjusts his shot by how you're guarding him. You know what I mean? So just imagine if they try to make him change his entire jump shot. It's like he's not going to be the same LaMelo we all know. We all know LaMelo as that 6'6", 6'7" point guard with that wide jump shot. You know how he spread out his arms and he just shoot a certain way, but it always go in, and he has range on top of that. You know what I mean? LaMelo Ball, he will literally walk up the court and pull up a three from like the coaching line, and he don't even gotta jump that high. But if you're guarding on him and stuff, he can do a fadeaway from there too and still make it. So the Charlotte Hornets definitely just got to keep letting him do his thing, because he's definitely successful with his jump shot right now. And it's crazy because now that I think about it, before he got drafted, when he was working out with his manager and trainer Jermaine Jackson, I already know Jermaine was not trying to make LaMelo change his jump shot. Like, I already know, because just watching some of their workout videos and stuff, LaMelo, he's been shooting the same and all that. Like, there's no reason for him to change his jump shot, because he actually is a really good shooter. It just, I know when he was playing overseas with the Illawarra Hawks, shooting 25%, there was a lot of articles that came out about LaMelo Ball and his jump shot. People were saying, oh, he got a broken jump shot and all that. You know what I mean? But of course, a lot of people were just looking at it mostly because of his older brother and his jump shot and all that. But I always told y'all that LaMelo was a good shooter. If y'all watch my previous videos, I always was telling y'all, don't even look at that shooting percentage. I understand his shooting percentage was low with the Illawarra Hawks, but I've been watching LaMelo throughout his entire basketball career, and this man always been a good shooter. You know what I mean? He went viral shooting half-court shots when he was like a sophomore. The dude always been a good shooter, and he's a rookie, and look how good and comfortable he's shooting now. Like he said, he always stuck with his jump shot, and he just adjusted himself. So I remember there used to be a lot of debates about the Ball brothers on who's the best shooter throughout the family and all that. And in my opinion, I used to always say LaMelo Ball was the best shooter, just because he has a really quick release. We all know how LaMelo plays. He's known as being a sharp shooter. The dude is a really good shooter. But for the second one, I feel like LaMelo might be the second best shooter, just because how LaMelo is. I just feel like his jump shot always been put together way more than Lonzo Ball, as in he just been a overall better shooter. Lonzo had to like go in the league and just get himself right, change up his form and everything to, you know, finally become an actual good shooter. And the thing is, Lonzo actually always been a good shooter. When he was at UCLA, I believe he was shooting like 41% for the 3-point line. In his rookie year in the NBA, he was shooting 34% from the 3-point line. But when it comes to his jump shot, Lonzo always had that weird shooting form. Sometimes he would shoot from like the side of the backboard. He would airball a lot. So it's just like, there's a lot of reasons on why Lonzo had to change his jump shot, which makes him the worst shooter out of the Ball brothers. But I want you guys to leave y'all comments and opinions below on how y'all feel about this, and how do y'all feel about them trying to change LaMelo Ball's jump shot. I thank you guys for watching. Please make sure you like, subscribe, make sure you press the notification button. TK Gang, we out.